Hey everyone, thanks for taking a read of the Quick Start Guide to Investing. In the book, I talked about the sound financial house, and in this video, I'm going to go through in a little bit more detail how we position this when we're looking at our investing and building our financial future. Remember, it's so easy to get invested, but it's much harder to stay invested. Going through the sound financial house will really help you build your financial life on strong financial foundations, which will help you build wealth for the future because you're doing everything in the right order. Let's have a look at the Sound Financial House. Okay, here is the Sound Financial House as seen on page 16 of the Quick Start Guide to Investing. I want to first position this like you were building a house. You would not build a house and start with the roof. You would not build a house and start with the walls. You wouldn't even start with the slab. You would always start with foundations. Foundations need to be strong. Usually in the building and construction world, the foundations have to be inspected and approved before concrete can be poured to make sure they're reinforced adequately. Now, the same is with our Sound Financial House. This came to light when a client came to see me, and many clients used to come to see me when I was a financial advisor wanting to invest in shares, want to buy investment property. I had some clients that wanted to buy some rare pink diamonds. I've seen it all. And often they would come to see an advisor and go straight into, how do we start investing? How do we grow our wealth? Well, we need to step back and build our financial house in the right way. So let's have a look here at the foundations. I believe we need 4 foundations in our Sound Financial House. The first one is a budget or a spending plan. Are you tracking your money coming in? Are you tracking money coming out? Do you have some type of system so you know how much is left after each pay cycle? The next thing that I think we need to have as part of our financial foundations is to be cashed up and debt free. What do I mean by that? Well, cashed up, I'm talking about an emergency fund. If the worst case happened from being fired or having an accident, or you bit down on something on a bit of food and you needed $1,000 tooth repair, we need to be cashed up for emergencies. What if the hot water system blew? Emergencies happen. They really do. So we need to make sure we've got some type of emergency buffer in our life and also free of consumer debt. Now, if you are reading this book, The Quick Start Guide to Investing, you're probably a bit more dialed in than people who aren't even interested in investing books. So congratulations on that. The third thing we need to consider is a protection plan. Everything that we do in our financial life comes through our spending plan, and then that funds our lifestyle expenses, it funds our goals, it funds our investing into the future. So what the protection plan does is we factor that cost into our spending plan or budget, and I'm talking about income protection insurance. And if you couldn't work due to accident or illness, the money will keep coming from an insurance policy into your spending plan. We do have an emergency fund, we've got protection, we've really got a rock solid foundation. And the fourth thing that is best practice to touch on is having your wills and your estate plan covered. I talk about these estate planning complexities in the book, but I just want to, if you haven't already got your will and your estate plan, I want you to get that happening. Then we look at the slab of the house. Now, I've got 2 things as the slab of the house. I've got our superannuation account, because if we're working and we have a spending plan, we've got superannuation, we've got retirement savings. The next thing I want you to focus on is your career. In the book, I really touch on the strength of your career and the ability to earn income to transfer that human capital from your job, from your work, into investing. So your career is such a big part of your financial house. Now, your career could be building in the background, but I just think it makes sense to be, the very bottom as the slab, just on top of the foundations, because your career is so important. The reason we want the walls to be lifestyle goals is we've all got different goals. It could be starting a business, it could be kids' education, it could be work on our health, it could be save for our first home, it could be travel. In the original format of this, it was a printed document, and I would print a booklet and do face-to-face with clients. We would actually write some goals into these spots. So that's why there's gaps in there. So we really need to be conscious of what our lifestyle goals are. And effectively, if we had, and I'll make the number up, $500 a month left over out of our spending plan, we need to make the call, well, let's put 200 of that $500 into our goals. Or if it is saving for a first home, that goal is so much more important than investing right now. We're going to put all that money into saving for our first home. Then we've ticked that goal off. Then we can start to direct some money to our investing. But if there was a goal of, yeah, I think I want to save for a business or look to upgrade the car, and we had $500 left out of our spending plan each month, we might say, well, we're going to put 200 into the car account, and then we're going to put 300 into our investing goals. So you can see we're building things in the right order, because the worst thing that could happen is once you start investing, if you need the money to upgrade your car, if you need the money for your health, if you need to withdraw the money for a holiday, because that's a legitimate goal, or some travel, it could be a bad time to sell down your investing, and it could cost you extra brokerage, could be a loss from withdrawing. So that's why it's so important to have that spending plan, knowing how much you've got each week, each month, each pay cycle to allocate to the future. And then once that's allocated to the future, hopefully it can stay invested. Now, in terms of the order up here, investing in shares, as you know from the book, you could get started with $5 today. So that's quite easy to do. Buying an investment property will require a bit of a cash deposit. So you might make the call, hey, I want to invest for the future. I want to buy an investment property and I want to save within the next 3 years. Well, we know that we're probably not going to allocate money to share investing if we're going to need that money within the next 3 years. But I honestly believe you might be able to do a bit of both. But as time goes on, you might want to start to do some complex investing. And that's why we've got that at the very top, because that probably should be the last thing that you want to do. Remember in the book, Nick talked about, and I certainly did as well, any type of alternate strategies or investing that could be considered complex. We don't want that to be the first thing that we do, and we certainly don't want that to be with more than maybe 10% of our portfolio. So in a nutshell, that's the Sound Financial House. Strong financial foundations, superannuation is ticking away, our career is ticking away, we've factored in lifestyle goals, and then we can look at investing. Hope you enjoy the book. Thank you so much for your support and for reading the book.